Cooking at home is good for you on so many levels. Puneeta Chhitwal-Varma from the food blog Maple and Marigold joins us now with 5 ways to make it so much easier. Good morning.
Hello, Annette. Yes, cooking at home, it makes our life easier, right? Because it's more transparent. We know the ingredients that are going in our food. And then it's also a more sustainable choice. But it can be hard. So I have 5 strategies here that we can use to replicate and make it easy at home, starting with making your own granola. I know it sounds really simple, but 5 ingredients, whole grains, peanut butter, maple syrup, tossed together at a 350-degree oven for 10 to 12 minutes. And this granola has saved breakfast for us on so many occasions, right? We stop ourselves from grabbing that breakfast sandwich on the way to work because now we're back at work, right?
Yes. So it's then easy to use for desserts and all other kinds of ways that you can use that as well.
Yes,
Take it on with you on the trail?
Oh, totally. You can add nuts in here. I've normally got pecans and sunflower seeds in here, and it's whole grains, which means it's so great for our gut health and our brain health. And when we have all of this together at home, right, the morning rush, the morning crazy, if that's what you want to call it, is eased so much more, because you can also add it to yogurt and have that for breakfast, and then add it to your salads at lunchtime, and it adds a really fun way to eat granola. So I've got a little bit here, and that's homemade yogurt that you see on here. And that's really my second strategy, to make yogurt at home. Reduce single-use plastic, because we create a lot of plastic waste. And then we also have this nutritious, delicious homemade yogurt, and it's really 2 ingredients.
So what are the 2 ingredients? I've never even thought about making my own yogurt before.
Yep, and it is, every time I share about it on Maple and Marigold, it causes such a stir because people think it's so complicated, right? But all you need is 4 cups of milk and some starter, which is really any commercial yogurt that has live active culture in it. And so you heat the milk up to boiling, cool it down, because that's the critical step. After the milk boils, you do need to cool it down to 110 Fahrenheit. And how you know that it's 110 is with a pinky test. You stick your pinky in the milk, and if it's comfortable, it's ready for the starter. And the starter is 2 tablespoons of the active yogurt. Put it in any glass ceramic dish, swirl it around with the milk, and then put it in an off oven with the light on, and stick it in the oven for overnight. Light on, put the oven off, and in the morning you have delicious homemade yogurt. I'm actually sharing all of these steps in my next Sunday cooking club on, Sunday.
Okay. And you also have great ideas on what to do with all those leftover chopping bits of vegetables. Put them all in your own soup stock.
Yes, so that's my third strategy right there. Learn to make your own stock with things that we would normally throw away. So veggie scraps, the bits of celery, ginger nubs, garlic, and you can transform that stock into chicken and wild rice soup. That's what you see there. We often make chicken noodle soup because you can toss in the pasta. What you can also do is use the leftovers of a grocery rotisserie chicken, boil that for 30, 45 minutes with a bay leaf and maybe some of those veggie scraps, and you have this delicious mellow chicken stock.
Okay, we've got a minute left. Did you want to talk about the lentils or the Sunday sauce?
So the Sunday sauce is fabulous. Lentils, we talked about it last year and it blew people away. Sprout your own lentils, people, because you triple the nutritional benefits and it's easy enough. I'll share it on Instagram really quickly. But the Sunday sauce is my favorite right now because I make it every Sunday afternoon. Wilted greens, chopped tomatoes, let it bubble away with fennel seeds and garlic and ginger. And I store this for those crazy evenings during the weeknight, and I toss it with pasta, totally delicious.
Okay, you've got all of these great items up on your blog at Maple and Marigold, and we'll get the link for that up at chch.com. Puneeta, I always learn so much from these segments. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. This was great, Annette. Thanks for having me.